Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kristi, and in today's video we're going to be talking about some really quick and easy air fryer recipes. If you have been on my channel for any period of time, you already know that I'm obsessed with the air fryer. There are weeks that I go without even turning my oven on because of the glorious air fryer. I actually heard someone say in Walmart the other day that they didn't like the Instapot or they didn't like air fryers. And I thought, buddy, you don't like an air fryer because you've never used one. Because if you use an air fryer, you're going to fall in love. Everything cooks faster. It's always crispy. You can use them to reheat. You've got to get an air fryer. I'm gonna have mine linked below so you guys can go check it out if you want to. Air fryers are truly amazing. Seriously, amazing. Chris even travels on the road with his air fryer. So let me rewind a little bit. Like I said, hello, my name's Kristi. We're going to be going over these recipes. There is a series. So I have a playlist. Make sure you go check out the others. Really quick, easy things that you can do in your air fryer that are going to be low carb and they're going to be keto friendly. Follow me here and hit that notification bell so that when I upload, you'll be notified. Go over to Instagram and follow me there. I'd love to have you as a part of that family. And there is a Facebook group that's called All Things Keto with Kristi. Massive group, but everyone is absolutely amazing and following their own journey, so nobody's going to keto police you. I'll have it linked in that description box. You can click on it, it'll take you right on over. Now remember, while you're in that description box, check out some of the discount codes that I have for you there. It's going to give you the opportunity to save some money on some of your favorite keto and low carb items. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get started with today's video. If you love cheese, this is the recipe for you. It's going to be simple, only a few ingredients, and you can customize it. This recipe is going to be combining two of my favorite things, pork rinds and cheese. Start out with the number of Baby Bell cheeses you are comfortable with. I'm going with 4 today because if I make any more than that, yes, I will consume them all because these are dangerous. Completely unwrap your Baby Bell cheeses. We're going to stick these in the freezer for at least 1 hour. You need these frozen. If you can leave them a little longer, definitely do that, but you want them frozen before you stick these in the air fryer or it's gonna be a disaster. Freeze your cheese. Now, if you don't have Baby Bell cheese, you can use cheese sticks if you want to. Use a cheese stick, you do the same process, and you get mozzarella sticks. Cut them in half, stick them in the freezer. While the cheese is in the freezer, I go ahead and prepare everything else. You wanna get 1 egg, beat that up. Then I'm going to add some pork rinds to my little chopper and I'm going to crush those up finely. You can use flavored pork rinds if you want, but I like to use the unflavored, just the original. That way I can add my own seasoning. Don't have this little chopper yet, you need it in your life. I'll link it below. To the crushed pork rinds, I'm going to add just a little bit of almond flour. Next, I'm going to add some pink salt. Then the rest of the seasonings that you want to add are completely up to you. I vary this every single time I make them. Today, I'm going to add a dash of garlic powder and some Old Bay. I know, weird combo, but it works. Now I'm just going to give this a quick mix so that everything is incorporated. I went ahead and lined my air fryer. Have you guys picked these up off of Amazon yet? I had no idea. One of y'all told me about them, so I went and checked them out. I'm obsessed. Like everything else, it's going to be linked below if you want to go see if they'll fit your air fryer. And you already know that I'm using the Cosori. It's the one I've had for about 2 years at this point. Last time I checked, there was a $30 off coupon on this particular model over on Amazon. So it'll be linked below for you also. And now they have the smart Cosori. So you can even control it from your Alexa or the app on your phone. I know, right? Isn't that amazing? My little Baby Bells were actually in for about 1.5 hours. First thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and take one. I'm gonna dip it in the egg wash. Then I'm going to dip it into the pork rind mixture. Then I'm gonna repeat the process. Again, double coats here. Make sure you roll it around. You want the sides coated. No cheese showing. That's why double dipping this in that egg wash and then back into the pork rind mixture is so important. 380 for about 8 minutes, but at the 4-minute mark, we're gonna open up the Cosori and we're gonna flip these. See you in 4 minutes. 4-minute mark. Let's go ahead and flip. There's what they look like flipped. I'm gonna go ahead and put them back in for the remainder 4 minutes, but I am gonna keep an eye on these because I don't want that cheese running out and getting all over the place. I wanna keep them solid. And that's what they look like once they're done. Do not, under any circumstances, be tempted to pop one of these or bite into one of these immediately. Give them a few minutes to cool down. It's molten lava on the inside of these. Remember, it's hot cheese. So give them just a few minutes to cool down and enjoy. When you make these, let me know what seasonings are you gonna add. How rude of me, I forgot to show you the inside. All this gooiness. Again, let this cool, then enjoy. Keto friendly, low carb, diabetic friendly, air fryer, enchiladas in minutes. Need a quick meal? I got you covered. Keto enchiladas in the air fryer. You can do this single serve, or you can use the larger pans that fit in the air fryer and make this for 2. Any chicken that you have on hand. I picked up a rotisserie chicken so that we would be able to have that for several nights this week. This is one of the meals that I'm making with it. Sour cream to top it with. The enchilada sauce that I picked up, this one is the red enchilada sauce. They also have it in the green sauce. This has got really good keto ingredients, so you don't have to worry about it having anything bad in it. It is going to have a higher carb count, 5 total carbs, 1 dietary fiber, leaving it with 4 net carbs for 1/4 cup. There's what your ingredients look like. They even use avocado oil in this. No additional sweeteners or anything like that are added into it. This one I just found at Walmart, so it was not hard to find. Cheese of choice, I'm using the Fiesta blend, great value. This is the one I always pick up. And then Egg Life wraps. I am lucky enough right now to have some of the Southwestern style on hand. But if all you have is the regular, then make sure you add a little bit of seasoning to that. There are literally no measurements. We're just gonna throw all this together. Add some enchilada sauce to the bottom of the pan and then make sure it's completely coated just by moving it around. For those of you that don't know, the Egg Life wraps come in a variety of different flavors. This is going to be made with cage-free eggs. There's no flour, no bad ingredients. Grain-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, no sugar, soy-free, keto-friendly, as well as paleo. There is your ingredient list. You can see nothing bad is added into these. And if you get the original, there's a lot less ingredients. One wrap is going to be 30 calories, 0 fat, 5 protein, and you've got 1 total carb with less than 1 dietary fiber. It says you can warm these in the microwave, you can put them in a pan, but today we're doing the air fryer. So far all I've done is pulled out one of the wraps, added quite a bit of chicken, went ahead and sprinkled some cheese on the inside. Now, if you do like this spicy, feel free to go ahead and add some jalapenos. This is another one of those recipes that you're going to be able to customize how you like it. Go ahead and roll it up and transfer it over to your pan. Now we're just going to do the same thing with the second one. Roll it up, transfer it to the pan. Now I'm going to add more of the enchilada sauce to the top. Again, I'm not adding a ton of enchilada sauce. All I did was take a spoon and make sure that these wraps were completely covered. Now I'm going to top with some more cheese because you know how I feel about cheese. Cheese makes everything better. Into the air fryer basket you go. However you can fit yours in. Mine fits perfectly if I go diagonally. In case I didn't mention it, these little foil pans you can get in a set of 3, either Dollar Tree, you guessed it, for $1, or at Walmart for 98 cents. Right beside my air fryer, I keep a drawer of these on hand that fit in there perfectly so that I always have them. Now remember, nothing in here is raw. It's not like something is uncooked. Basically, we're just putting this in here long enough to melt that cheese and to warm those Egg Life wraps. Cosori, my favorite air fryer, always linked below. This one is the larger one. Now, when I turn on my Cosori, you're gonna notice it goes straight to 350 and 15. I'm actually just gonna leave it at that and hit start. Then I'm just gonna check it sporadically till I get that cheese a nice golden brown. It's been 6 minutes. Looks like a nice golden brown to me. It's starting to get crispy around the edges, just the way I like it. Give this just a few seconds to cool down before you try to get it out of your air fryer. It doesn't take it long. I think it was out maybe a minute. but it's cool to the touch now. I'm going to top this with sour cream, but you can put whatever you want on top of your enchilada. If you're just doing low carb and you have extra carbs, you could make this with the Mission's low carb tortilla wraps. I think it's possible you might even be able to do this with the crepini's if you want to. A quick low carb meal in about 7 minutes. That's my kind of meal. Let me know if you try this one. It's delicious. Do you have a favorite recipe that you put in your air fryer? Is there something that you like to cook in there? Let me know what it is in the comments below. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope everyone has an amazing day. Bye.